right, let's play some Witcher 3. Controller? Yeah. I can't imagine playing it mouse and keyboard. Which is weird, because I usually prefer that for most things, but... maybe not so much Dark Souls. Also, it was developed specifically for... console originally, so... yeah. Yes, we are going to go... boating, I believe. Head over here and check out all this stuff. I'm gonna head here first. Alright. We did have 40 deaths, right? Yeah. Alright guys, taking your boat. Look at this. Calm, peaceful. Yep, I should be done with this today or tomorrow, in which case I think I've decided, I have decided, we're gonna start Battle Chasers Night War, which is a, like, turn-based RPG, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy X style. That'll be the evening game after Dark Souls. For a while, and if I'm not done with that by the time Dark Souls completes, that'll probably be my main game, and I'll find something else. I'm so excited for stuff, though. Man, like 3 weeks until the next episode of Life is Strange comes out. I'll probably just do a whole day of that to complete it all at once. Far Cry next month. Anthem. Last of Us. I don't even know what else coming out. So many good games this. The new Descent. Oh, it's fun. And then, lest we forget, of course, Cyberpunk, which, oof. Cyberpunk's gonna be a magical game. And I still believe in my heart of hearts, even though the developers have said there isn't going to be, I fully believe that there is going to be some sort of reference to Witcher 3 in Cyberpunk. Well, this might go badly. Oh no, they're all right there. I didn't have to go. I didn't have to go to the bottom at all. Please, let me get some air. Oh, please. Don't die. And I'm over encumbered. Damn. Should have done something about that beforehand. Drop. Drop everything that's not a relic. There we go. All better. I don't think I can drown an inventory screen. No, I can't. Man, I kind of wish I'd done some of this stuff before I finished the game, because I feel like a lot of this... Oh my god, just loot the thing, please. I feel like a lot of these things would have been really good upgrades, but it's too late now. But yeah, I'm not going to do all of these because I have heard that, like, all of these are literally just what I just did. All these out in the water are just smugglers' caches that are floating there. There's no reason for me to do all that. There's no interesting gameplay, anything. But I will be doing all the ones that are on islands, so... I've still got a good few things to work on here. But yeah, Hollow Knight. I need to start that sometime. Last night, someone was telling me I need to play Shovel Knight. And I may do that too. Could happen. Yeah, I've seen just a tiny bit of Hollow Knight, and it looks super cool. Can you not go into combat? Thank you, please. As far as crazy fights against giant things, I will do these all day. I will. Oh. I also got saddlebags, which I do not need. I need to sell stuff soon. That's just all there is to it. Or stop looting, but God knows that's not happening. Hello. Alright, next is... There's something over there. Take my boat. Have you beaten Hollow Knight, Selin? Mainly because out of curiosity, I'm wondering just how long of a game it is. So I can figure out how and when to schedule it. Because if it's gonna be something I can beat in like 2 or 3 like 4-hour streams, like Ori was. Oh, okay. But if it's like a 30 or 40-hour game, I'm gonna have to like figure out a serious piece of time. Is it kind of like Dark Souls? You can like speedrun it, or you can like really explore? Woo! Driving like a crazy person. Another one of these. Not dead? Well, this is awkward. You know what? Oh look, I do more damage to them with my crossbow bolts underwater. Wrong button. That. You know, if a streamer's stuck on the final boss, that's rough. Let me up. God damn. Okay, there we go. Is this the one I already got? Yeah, it is. This one over here. I do know it's a pretty challenging game. I don't know how it compares to like Ori. I know a lot of people had said Ori and the Blind Forest is like one of the hardest platformers in existence. I kind of have to disagree. Now, take that for what it's worth. I did die 500 and something times on it. 526 times or something. So maybe I'm a big fat liar. But at the same time, I didn't feel like any particular section of it was overly unfair, I guess would be the right way to put it. It was a fun game. And there's probably something wrong with me that I don't think 500 deaths is too many. Ori's a good one. It's fun. Like I said, I died over 500 times. I was also playing on hard. Which, you know what? I'm underwater. Wow, really? Over 1,000 deaths on a single part of the game? Okay, that makes me kind of excited. Frightened, too. And also lets me know that maybe if there's a hard difficulty for Hollow Knight, I shouldn't play on that, maybe? Just for the sake of anyone's sanity that's watching. Oh lord, I'm gonna hate this, isn't it? All right. Where's the next one? I know it's on this island. There you are. It's funny though, I never really had a ton of time to play games before doing this, like not nearly as much as I wanted to. I've heard of that game too. But now that I play a lot of games, things bother me in a way I never expected to happen. For instance, I played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and after playing that, coming to Witcher, I'm like, oh my god, the movement is so janky. Where I probably wouldn't have even noticed otherwise. And then after this game, playing Dark Souls, I'm like, oh, this game is so... And I know it's an obvious thing, but I was like, this game is so dark and dreary. Like, Witcher was so pretty. Can we just have more of that? So it's weird. In my mind, I'm constantly crafting the perfect video game for me. And it makes it real easy to sort of judge other video games unfairly. I try not to, but... It's an interesting problem to have. One that I've never really experienced before. Hey, new boat? Oh, not new boats. Okay. Back to my old busted up one. Actually, you know what? Now I'm going back to my boat. I was gonna just swim it, but that seemed like a terrible idea. Also, do I even have anything to put a skill point in, really? Yeah. There we go. So I have, what, 2 red mutagens? That out. Make 8 greater. By the way, can we talk about the fact that I've beaten this game and done most of the side stuff? I won't say all. I definitely have missed a couple things. And I still don't have 3 greater red mutagens. I have 2 and a normal one. But I have so many of these. I could make almost a dozen greater blues. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Give me my boat. Give it me. Ah. All right, where to? This one? Trying to only hit the ones that are actually on islands, but sometimes I miss. After 4 hours of Dark Souls, this legitimately feels like therapy. Feels like actual therapy. Ocean waters. Ah, thank you. The worst. There we go. Weird flying boob ladies. That's all there is out here. And dead people. There's always dead people. I'll say that one is next. My back is not enjoying anything right now. Wait, what? The tiniest little island in the world. Aww. I was hoping the dead guy would like have a letter or something on him. Yeah, just, you know, pretty much from like November through like April, maybe March. The cold weather just makes me feel like death. Makes all the old bones and joints hurt that much worse. But nothing special. Yesterday was a unique experience as far as life pain. Today, it's just the normal stuff. But if you see me kind of stretching a little bit as I go, that's why. I'll be fine. I think. I look forward to the day I can get government assisted, just like I'm too broken to function as a human being anymore, and I can just have a computer and bed, and that's all I need. Oh, I saw one of the rain droplets on the screen and I thought there was like a lighthouse up here. I got super excited. I'm literally just... These things aren't hurting anyone. They're not being a menace to anyone. They literally just have their own little island. And look at me. Terrible human being. Coming along, wrecking their house, and enjoying every minute of it. Okay, they might have hurt that guy. But I heard he deserved it. Something about punching kittens. Bad guy. This one? My boat's a little roughed up too. What up, anyone? Speaking of rain droplets, you were shocked came out of your house in Fallout 76 and it was raining? I actually don't remember. I think it was working before. The question is, did you have a roof on your house before? Although you might be right. I can't remember. Minor detail, but that's kind of cool. I think it might have just been that if I was wearing my power armor inside the house, it would still do this silly rain droplet thing. But it wasn't actually raining. Which is almost worse, actually. Super weird. But that's fixed now. Right. Oh. It is funny though, the first like half to 2/3 of this game, you're constantly like, oh my god, there's so many enemy types, this is amazing. But like by this point, now I realize, not so much. There's like 3. Yeah, you couldn't cook in power armor. What the hell kind of game? Up here. I think it's up here. Ah. You missed a lot of Dark Souls. Yeah, I figured you were probably busy working. You missed a lot of Dark Souls, a lot of good conversation and people helping, and me doing relatively poorly, but nothing wildly exciting. By the way, in case you thought I was joking about flying boob ladies, I wasn't. It's right there. But correct me if I'm wrong, and this is like echidnas, or however you say that. Isn't that what Knuckles from Sonic is? I thought he was an echidna. I thought they were like some sort of weird hedgehoggy thing. No new game. I'll be playing Dark Souls for a minute. Did you miss the flying boob ladies? Well, what were you even doing with your life then? Well, it's funny because there's harpies and sirens, and none of them are, well, they're kind of almost like flying zombie women in this. But the echidnas are definitely flying boob ladies. I almost guarantee that you killed a few of them, but you might not have noticed. Because I'm not gonna lie, the first few times I saw them, I was like, oh, they're just harpies with a different name. Fine. They're basically evil flying mermaids, I guess. Something like that. With giant tails and wings. Okay, they're nothing like mermaids, but they can swim. My poor little boat. Nope. Oh god, though. I forgot they can, like, grab onto my boat. Rip pieces off of it. I don't act my age either. By the way. Not that I'm sure that has any meaning. Act your age.
Bastard! Asshole! Cockeyed prick! You're dead!
I didn't want to hurt her, I promise. Someone, anyone, help!
Yeah, Fallout
Help!
was
Save
super
me!
pretty.
Shut up! Get out of here!
Can I calm you down? Well, that's a quest I didn't get to do. Started fighting each other and then attacked me. Jerks. Alright, fine. Well, you had been mostly watching me on your 720p monitor, right? Might make a difference. Hello, beautiful. Wow, level 48. Sure, let's do this. You have all the health. Also, you hurt a little bit. Ow. Ow. Come here, big puppy. Nope, nope. Did you just scream at me and remove my shield? That attack seems relatively useless. Oh, puppy's angry. There you go. You ran across two people punching each other in ACO the other day. Didn't give the option to intervene. I think that's just background noise. I've seen it before.
Winds howling.
That's true. The YouTube videos actually do tend to look slightly better because I record in the exact same bitrate, but I think it's because it's not rendering live. It's all pre-rendered. Just my plowing luck. I buy myself a horse, turns out to be lame. See, this is the reason why I'm doing these quests. I could stop playing this game right now because I've beaten it. This is the reason why I'm doing them, because there's all this cool, like, just in the middle of nowhere stuff. I buy myself a horse, turns out to be lame. I take a wench for my wife, turns out she's a nasty... Wow. Rude. I build a house, not a year goes by and lightning strikes, burns the whole thing down. And the one time, fortune. This sounds like me when I'm playing Dark Souls, this rant. Oh my god. One time fortune smiles on me and I return from a raid with some prime loot. A griffin flies down and makes its nest right on the summit of the mountain, right where I hid the treasure. Guess I should be happy it's not a golden dragon for fluff's sake. But so be it. Not the first wind to blow in my eyes. I'll chase it off even if I die trying. That might have happened, man. Unlucky's treasure. What did I just get? Acquired level 32 and it's still worse. Damn. Yeah, I mean, live streaming, at least for the time being, is always going to be slightly worse quality than, like, YouTube. If done in the same, like, bitrate and everything. I try to make it so there's as little of a difference as possible, but it is what it is. What is amazing, though, is the little tidbits of, like, some of these games, like Witcher 3. I saw, like, maybe 20 minutes of a stream once. Really high quality stream. Right, yeah. Not gonna be getting the 2080 anytime soon. But you watch streams of games like this and you're like, oh man, that's really pretty. But the moment you put it on, like, and you're playing it at 1080, you realize just how much of the fidelity is lost. Like, in a stream. When I started streaming games that I'd seen little snippets of, I was like blown away at the graphics quality. Of some of them, anyway. Maybe not all of them. See what this one's about. And I guess I should specify, once that $2,500 graphics card is down to about 500, I'll think about it. Oh yeah. That happens too. I've seen a variety of games that are, you know, either my internet's crapping out or someone's streaming in like 540p or whatever. Or my internet's crapping out and it's like downgraded all the way to like 360, like standard resolution, or what, SD, standard definition. And then later on I'll watch someone's video that's like full 1080 and my internet's running well and I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, $1,000 gaming PC is perfectly legitimate though. Hell, you can do pretty well on even less than that. Thing is, at that point you have to give something up. If you're trying to play big open world games and you've got a weak CPU, you're gonna have a tough time. You're trying to play really fast paced like Call of Duty type shooters and your video card's not up to snuff, you're gonna have a bad time. It had all the goodies you wanted. It seems to do pretty well. Every game I've played that you've been like, I think I'm gonna try it, has worked. Oh my god. It's an actual whale. Don't eat me. That was kind of cool. I don't know how loud the music's coming through for you guys, but I'm loving it. ACO was 30 FPS. That still works, man. Hell, it was dipping below 60 on my rig some of the time. I'm actually half tempted to download ACO and put it on my streaming computer and try. Try playing it, just because I'm curious if I can, like, cap 60. On my streaming PC, I should be able to get, like, 100 FPS on it. Oh, yeah, I knew it wasn't drowning me out. Definitely not. I always keep the music pretty low. But... oh, good, I get to fight people. This is my favorite part. Stabby! Stabby! Oh, hey, you're mean. No stabby. Ow. Jerks. Huh? Huh?
Fucking witchcraft!
Yeah. You know what, I'm telling you what. The hardest part about streaming is, by far and away, getting the audio even remotely decent sounding. I know mine's not perfect, and I have those days where my game's like 10 times louder than me for no good reason. But I try not to judge too harshly on that unless it's just completely like impossible to hear the streamer. But it's a little imperfect, fine. Because I know how hard that is. Yeah, when I told you how to set up the filters. Yup. Okay, there we go. Got it. And that's not even the hard part. The hard part is every single game, the audio is different. Sometimes the music swells more, so you have to adjust it and all that stuff. I've been in a few of those. But the part that weirds me out... Oh, that's cool. That's actually part of the reason why I don't do, like, songs. I'm not worried about copyright or anything like that, although I couldn't put a lot of it on YouTube if I did do that. Yeah, you shoulda. But, I guess the reason I don't do music is because I like being able to put the stuff on YouTube after, but... Other reason... is because adjusting that to the game is just so much harder than doing just game music. And honestly, games like this, games like Ori, I wouldn't want to have any music aside from what was meant to be in the game over it. There's some beautiful music in video games. Your voice is the same volume as the noise you wanted the noise gate to eliminate. Which at that point you have to either, at that point you can go into, did you get voice meter? The voice meter banana, the digital mixer thing? Because you can go into that and you can adjust the volumes of everything, all the inputs, and you can make it so that your voice is louder that way. Yeah. Unless you're talking about like room noise, in which case, I don't know what to tell you. At that point, it's just rough. Yeah, something like Fallout 76, I could definitely see like rocking some music behind. Depends on the game. I feel like open worldy stuff, like that maybe isn't so like immersive, story based. Oh, that's all that was. Okie dokie. But to each their own. I've been in streams with like 6,000 people watching where, like you said, the music is basically drowning out everything else, including the, I almost said caster. Streamer. Different thing. Pure. Yeah, if it's between your voice and the other stuff the mic's picking up, there's not a ton you can do. I actually had to move fans around in my room. I had to make sure, well, I think you've seen pictures. My computers are behind my monitors, so my monitors block some of the fan noise from those. I don't know. Oh, neat. Yeah, if you're talking just like general room noise or... And you know what? It might be one of those things. You said the mic was kind of a cheaper mic. You might be getting, what's it called? Electrical interference. That might be what's picking up too. Just whatever the cord's plugged into. Something's causing static in the wire. not only possible, but actually probable. For which you need a physical noise gate, which they're not super expensive, but they're also not super cheap. Something you can plug into in not a noise gate, noise dampening, where it'll basically get rid of all the electrical fuzz. I've been lucky. I don't feel like I have a lot of fuzz in my for all the electronics I have around here. I don't feel like my mic picks up too much sort of white noise in the background, but fingers crossed. Fingers almost crossed. I can't actually cross my fingers. What the hell? I can do it on this hand. Anyway, learn something new about yourself every day. Oh, by the way, happy hump day. I forgot to say that. Cell phone that used 2 mics for noise canceling? Yeah. It's not an impossible thing to pull off, but just remember it makes everything that much more confusing to try to set up, though. Wait, am I even on the right island? Oh, I am, but I'm going... Actually, I want to see what's there. Yeah, busy doesn't have to be bad. I did take a little time late last night because I don't think bored's the correct word. Unable. Oh, girl. I didn't mean to take your wing. Oh, or yours. Sorry, ladies. You taking your hair, because that's not at all creepy. Anyway, as I was saying, last night I couldn't sleep. Remember how tired I was and how like broken I was? Yeah, I still didn't get to bed till like 4 in the morning. I tried so hard to get sleepy and I just couldn't. They are really cool looking though. Like, they have almost like tattoo markings on them. But seriously, how creepy is that? Tattoos and stuff. Anyway, this is what I came up with.
Mistress!
That's all I got from Darksiders, and I couldn't even get one that was like better. It was like I had to almost cut off the beginning of the word.
Mistress!
Because people were talking in the game.
Show me what you got.
I'll have to find a better one, but yeah, actually I got a lot of sleep last night. I ended up going to bed probably fell asleep around 5, but I didn't get up until like 1:15 this afternoon, which is not like, I had to chug coffee and like get myself ready to stream, because usually I get up at like 10 or 11. Give myself a good 4 or 5 hours to sort of wake up, do stuff. Today it felt like I got up, drank coffee, ate, and started streaming. I know it was like 3 hours, but still. You're gonna stream about 9:30 for an hour? Nice. Well, how about this, man? When you let me know when you go to stream, and I will raid you. Because I haven't really gotten to do that yet, and that's about the time I'm going to be done anyway. So let me know when you get started, and I will get to a good stopping point and do that for you. For anyone in chat that doesn't know, Mr. 2 Extra is like is just chatting streamer for the time being mostly. I know he says he wants to do some gaming in the future and stuff, but for the time being, just chatting. But he's already he's working towards affiliate, so we want to help him out with that.
Come on, come closer.
All of a sudden, my viewer count doubles. Oh my god. Hi. Oh, and there it is again. I officially am carrying nothing but relics. I have nothing but relics and I'm over encumbered. Drop those. I'm gonna drop any of my trophies. I can drop some of this stuff. Game, why you do this to me? There you go. I like it. Oh my god, do multiple personalities count? Is that why when I raid people, there's like 6 people that come with me? Awesome. Well, thanks, Dan. You're welcome, Billy. Okay. Damn it.
Looks like rain.
And no, that's not going to become a thing. Dan and Billy are not becoming members of this channel. And the one person that just randomly stopped in is going, okay, this guy's legitimately crazy? Yeah, some days. Yeah, still cutting myself off when I raid people. And here's the thing. So what I realize is when the raid happens, it's dependent very much. Eat that Hot Pocket.
Oh, great and mighty. Who are you?
Hold on a second.
Why are you here?
Could ask you the same. Places like this, usually home to necrophages alone.
They're corpse eaters, aye. And they grow bolder by the day. Crawl out to attack the living. We'll kill them all. Clear the mine with our swords in our hands. Honor our fathers in doing so.
I'm a witcher. Could go with you and help.
And steal the glory due us? No chance.
Glory won't do much for you if ghouls are gnawing on your bones.
When you're thinking it, makes sense.
Hey, how's it going, Allie?
You lead the way then.
Good evening.
Suppose we show our axe. Remember that.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, as I was saying, before those guys decided to talk about stuff,
Where you going?
I have a solution in the works on how to make the rating thing more functional, I guess. But the problem is, oh, I'm doing good. I had a fun day at Dark Souls, and now I'm just kind of relaxing with some Witcher before calling it a day. Dark Souls went really well today. I mean, as well as Dark Souls can, anyway.
I'll watch ye die with pleasure. Attack! Ah!
May your axe never crumble.
Last one. Drag the corpses outside. Burn them. Other ghouls don't scorn their cousins' corpses.
Aye. True.
It's good you came.
Since Freya watches over us to have let you here, we're grateful, and will be for long.
Folk are generous with gratitude, not so much with coin.
Oh, hi. Sorry. Afterglow of the battle, we're still caught up. Damn, you slice 'em good. Here, for you.
Thanks. Farewell.
Best camera angles.
Show our axe. Remember that.
No Nordling will ever understand.
Fire the man that did that.
This is Skellige!
I can't attack him.
Grand those swords.
That's worth a lot.
Bear me trusty axe.
Watching Tomb Raider streams? Nice. I still need to play Tomb Raider 2 and 3, but man, I'm not rushing it. Wait, did you say where are you going?
You've no respect for our customs. Not ye, nor that witch, Yennefer.
I just helped you.
Hey.
Wow. Rude.
Hey, where you going?
So incredibly super rude. Anyway, I'll say this quick before someone else decides to talk to me in this game. Which ones? The Witcher games or the Tomb Raider games? Or all of them? Anyway, as I was saying, I have something in the works that's probably going to take me a few days to finish on how to make the whole rating thing go better. Long story short, it's basically going to be some sort of an outro screen. So that I can say goodbye and that everyone, regardless of their delay times, will be able to hear all of it, and then it'll go from the raid screen to the raid. So I'm working on it. To answer the question or the statement you made 10 minutes ago, because I'm good at things. Yes, Rise is the ice one. That's the next one I need to play whenever I get around to it. Yeah, me neither. And to be fair, it's really based on latency. So like one day me like pausing for 5 seconds might be enough for you to get like the proper timing. Other days it might be 15, and it depends on everyone's buffer size. So I figure doing like some sort of outro screen would be good. Yeah, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be a little while. I got pretty frustrated at the first Tomb Raider game just because it felt kind of soulless at the end. It felt like they injected like a 2-hour section of just pointless stuff between where you almost get away and when you actually get away. That kind of frustrated me a lot. And in a game that was about stealth and all that, they like put in these giant combat scenes where you're forced to like gun down hundreds of people, and I was like, this game doesn't do that well enough to put that in the game. But still, I do want to play 2 and 3. Or Rise and Shadow. Where am I trying to go? I guess, hold on. Yeah, and I figured that the next two were probably a little better. Yeah, low latency will fix that too, but only if you can only if you can keep up. For people with slower internet connections, they'll still get a buffer, and then you might see the outro looking nice and dandy, but or the send off to the raid, but some of the people might get cut off 20 seconds earlier. I feel like there's a programming way that Twitch could do so that regardless of the raid time, the rest of my stream still goes through to people instead of cutting off the moment that the raid happens. I feel like there's a way. Swing at everything! Ah! Oh wow, these guys actually kind of hurt a little bit. I should probably stop messing around. Okay, there we go. I thought about using low latency too, but already streaming at 1080. Yeah, they are. They're so obnoxious. Streaming at 1080, I already worry about people not being able to watch because of the high def.
Frankie Witcher.
Yep.
Yippee! The Witcher killed a monster!
True. Hey, look, a signpost. I can actually...
Put on your tunic.
Okay. All the question marks done there. Those are all in the water. Oh. One down here. Go there. Well, yeah. And by the way, I wasn't trying to be obnoxious by over-explaining, but it's kind of my shtick. Kind of what I do. True. This game is pretty. So it is giving you the option to change settings. That's actually really good. You're the first person I've heard that's told me definitively that it is letting people do that now. That's actually great. Well, he's been working all day and not been here, so I think he's making up for lost time. By the way, did you just like skip your like after work like dinner where you're usually lurking? I feel like 8 o'clock hit and you were just like here. Not complaining, but you know, like food and stuff. I have quality options right now, usually I don't. It's so weird. I have yet to understand how that works. Properly understand anyway. Hey, buddy. All right. Bye, buddy. And I'm overweight. That one worth a lot? No. Missed anything else over here? Yeah, a couple things. Let's go that way. Not a troll, he's a cyclops. Oh. Andy. Guess we'll go here. Okay, you just did it quick and I mean, that makes sense. I guess it is. I guess it is. I don't know, because he was gonna fight me. Killed him because I had to for survival. Oh, we're doing snowboarding again. Yeah, we are. Yeah, winter fun until I fall off a cliff. That's when the fun stops. Although I've been told the party don't start till I walk in. If you know that quote, then you have just as bad a taste in music as I do. Just as bad a taste in modern music, I should say. Look, I was just passing through and he got all grumpy. I'm not sure we can bring morality into the monster slaying of this. You shouldn't. It's TikTok by Kesha. Kesha is one of like 3 artists that I consider like an ultra guilty pleasure. Just music that, oh, I can go around here. Sure. Music that just catches my ear for whatever reason. From a guy that's like a 90s like grunge fanatic and like heavy metal like fanatic, it kind of hurts me to say like I really enjoy Kesha and Taylor Swift. But we are who we are. Can't change that. Now that I'm over the mountain... Oh, there's a place down here, too. Okay. Lighthouse. Another lighthouse. Oh, look. Everyone unfollowed me all at the same time. How weird. I wanted to do that one day, play something real chill like Path of Exile or just something like that's basically completely mindless and just blast all the guilty pleasure songs that I love to see how many people come in and go, oh my god, I didn't think anyone else liked this song. True, true. Nickelback's one of those where you have to like explain yourself if you say you like it too. And I've never understood why. They're not bad. They're definitely, like, kind of generic, but... Every genre has that, like, generic band. Like, for a while, country was basically Jason Aldean. That the Nickelback of country. All the hours, dude. Dang. Lady forgot. By the way, they kind of all look like Kira Metz a little bit. Interesting. Well, all the hours. Most of them, anyway. Actually a majority, which is disgusting. In the best way. Best part is no one can take that from you. Unless you stop watching. Ha ha ha. It's a conspiracy. How rude would it be if you like went on vacation or something, or just like, you know, took a break or whatever for a while, and like every day, however long I streamed, I just gave you that many points. No one could ever surpass your point total, except like me and the bot, but that doesn't count. Oh, did it reset your hours on your channel? That's funny. And also, yay. Come here. Ooh. There you go. You can't eat. Wow. That stinks. Funny thing is, you and I are in the same boat. For years when I've taken vacations, everyone's like, oh, where are you going? And I'm like, you mean like Taco Bell? Is about the only place I'm going. I will admit, it was the weirdest moment of my life. Well, I can't say this year anymore, last year. Going to Denver, having to plan that and actually do it. I mean, that was 1,200 mile drive, 1,280 mile drive. Oh, you have 10 more minutes than me? Good. That's how it should be. That's not, it's, no, that's not quote worthy. That's literally just my life. But it's true. People would be like, oh, where are you going? Our last one, we went to Florida. I'm like, that sounds lovely. I'm going to McDonald's on Monday, Taco Bell Tuesday. Pretty much anything with alliteration in it. Yeah, 1,200 miles to Denver, stayed there for 3 days, and then 1,200 miles back. The trip back we did in 1 day. We drove 1,200 miles, or 1,280 miles without stopping except for gas. It took 18 and a half hours, I think. It was fun. Listened to a lot of music. Come on. Yeah, that was pretty intense.
Come on.
Brag a little all you want. I don't know if what we've been doing is bragging, but do what you want, man. Yeah, I don't ever want to drive for 18 and a half hours straight again, though. Literally didn't even stop anywhere to eat, just got gas station food the whole way. I think it took 6.5 or 7 tanks of gas. It was good times. Did I miss the thing again? I did. Oh my god, I'm the worst person. Yeah, that was the bad part. And I had 1 day to recover before going back to work. This was back in May. Needless to say, my first couple days back at work, my joints, specifically my back, were in a pretty bad place. Is that it? Oh my god, that was it. Wait, you flew a plane? Pretty awesome, dude. And I've heard of stuff like that. People like taking flights just to go to a certain restaurant and stuff. I don't care how good your food is. There's something a lot closer to me that I'm not getting on a plane to go to. Guarantee it. But that is a rather glowing recommendation. If someone can say they got on a plane just to go to the restaurant that you own. Oh, you like taxied it around? That's really cool though. The airport's further away, yeah. The airport in my town's in a real bad spot. It's like the ugly center of town where all the highways and apparently drunk people converge. It's fun. Super don't recommend it. Her. Done. Oh, wow, I've literally picked up too many animal pelts. All right, time to drop something else. That one. Oof. West Coast driving. Don't get me wrong, like, road trips are fun. I think everyone should experience like a crazy road trip once, like New York to LA in 3 days or something. Which would probably be about 14 hours a day. Maybe 15 or 16. I think everyone should do something like that, but I'll tell you what, it's not something I can do every week. It is fun though. To me though, it's like camping. Like true camping, not like, you know, living in a camper off the side of the road somewhere. Like real camping. So happy to be done. As long as you don't have to drive. I get that a lot, but weirdly enough, I'd rather be the one driving in those situations. I would super happily be the one driving. All right, so what do we have? We have maybe that one, this one, this one. I don't know if I'm gonna do all these. They're just treasure. It's not like got all the mainland stuff. You'll drive when you can do it without getting stuck behind some slowpoke. Oh god. I'm not gonna lie, I might be the guy you end up getting stuck behind. Gonna start in about 5 minutes. That's cool, man. I'm just finishing up. I gotta figure out what I've got left to do in this game. All right, so I think tomorrow is gonna be our last day of Witcher. I'm gonna try to finish up these couple things, a couple of these islands, and then I literally have, where is it? No, it's here somewhere. These. I'll do these tomorrow. That's it. Oh, and one over here. And that one, and that one. Finish up a few of those tomorrow, and close the stop sign to get in front of someone that goes, no, God, no. I'm just generally like a pretty much right on the speed limit kind of driver. I'll go a few over on the highway, but I mean, there's always someone passing me going like 10 miles faster. One of my best friends used to live in Washington, D.C. and has become the most aggressive driver in the world because of it. And he's been in my car a couple times and he's like, just go. Just go. And I'm like, I am. I'm doing 70 in a 65. We're good. No, I hate that too. I'm a cautious driver, but not a dickhead driver. That's... At least I don't think I am. No one's told me. Maybe they're afraid. I don't know. I'm not that intimidating, though. Oh, and I gotta figure out what this is, too. So tomorrow we've got about a dozen places to hit in this game, which I will do after Dark Souls. But tomorrow's gonna be the last day of this, so tomorrow we're gonna do Dark Souls and then finish up the rest of this. I can't believe we've done all this. This is ridiculous. It's so much. All these places. Wow.
Another one stricken come to see the goods.
Why? There we go. So yeah, tomorrow we'll finish this up after playing Dark Souls, and then what is tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah. And then Friday we will play Dark Souls and start Battle Chasers Night War, the RPG. We'll play that those Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday is going to be a weird one, which I've said. Oh yeah, I've been done with the story for about a week now. If you ever get bored and want to watch it, though, it is on my YouTube. All right, man, I'll raid you here in a second. On that note, I always do this at the end of the stream. Stuff I just put in chat, that's all the places you can find me when I'm not here. So if you want to click on my YouTube, and if you ever want to go back and watch any of the story stuff, that's cool. It's all up there. You've heard of people that bitch about the car in front of them, it's going 70 and a 55. Like, try getting stuck behind the people that would be going way below, not 15 over. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I have a little bit of road rage too. But Monday's the weird one, in case you guys forgot. Sunday should be a normal 4 to 8. Monday, oh my god, hush. People just talking. Monday is gonna be a weird one. I'm gonna stream like probably 9 to 11 p.m. or 10 to midnight or something, because that's the day that we're taking the road trip with my wife's dad to her grandma's. But after that, we return to normal. I'm gonna update my schedule probably tonight, so below the stream and or on the Discord, you'll be able to see the updated schedule, which will include next week and those couple funky little days. Yeah, that's my rant for me being me. So thank you guys. Let me go ahead and make sure he's started up. And then we will raid him. Yes, he is live. So Extra, the guy that was just in chat here, he's been here for, oh god, going on 2 months, and he's started streaming. And he's hit the 50 follower mark, but of course we always want to get him beyond that. And he's just trying to get he's almost at the viewer amount needed to get affiliate. And that's a big step for any streamer. That's so much more things you can do, and you can start handing out VIPs, I think, and then you can start getting like bit donations and all those things. And he's a cool kid, so we're gonna go ahead and raid him here in a moment. And I apologize if I get cut off, but it's just the way the buffering goes for the raid. So if I get cut off mid-sentence, just remember, thank you all for being here. Also, thank you, Dr. Reaper, for the host, Commander Kochan, the raid, and Tara for the follow. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you all being here. Now I'm just gonna ramble, so if I get cut off, it doesn't matter. By the raid happening. Here we go. But yeah, he's a cool kid. He's been here for 2 months hanging out with me. I don't know what that says about him, but you know, I think he's an alright dude. And he's also part of the Royale streamers that I'm a part of. I always try to raid people from that group. You know, streamers helping streamers, anyone that can get some eyes on them, and you never know. If you come along with to the raid and say hi and stick around for a little bit, you might find someone new you like to watch. First world problems, having too many good channels to watch, but happens.